Alright, so today we're going to be working on this nice Champion 3500 watt generator. It's mine. I've had it for a while and it sat for a whole summer with old gas in it. The last time I just tried to use it, it barely ran. It will only run with the choke fully closed. So that probably means that the carb is gunked up beyond belief. So I'm going to try and get this tank off first so I can actually see and so the camera can see what's going on in there. And we'll go from there. Alright, so we got a few 8mm bolts on top here. Hold this gas tank on. Washers. Anyways, this generator is pretty good. I'd say it's pretty much equivalent to the Predator's 3500 watt generator. Like exactly the same, just different brand, different color. It still does the same thing though. I mean, it's a generator. Come on. There we go. Alright, now, theoretically, one more thing. Gas off, make sure of that. Why did they do that? The constant tension clamp down here. Let's see. Let's put on backwards. What the hell was that supposed to do? How am I supposed to get to that? I'll probably use a smaller pair of pliers, I guess. No? Or I just broke it. I don't know. Pull off. Should. Alright. And then the rest of this should just come out. Theoretically. That gas is truly rank. Oh well. We'll do something about it. Built this nice room for my air compressor. It used to sit right there. I used to have a bunch of hoses just everywhere. But I built a room, put some foam in there, but a little bit nicer, make it a little bit more soundproof. This is a cheap Harbor Freight. Cheap. It wasn't that cheap, honestly, for the size of air compressor. I've already had to replace several components. Several, kind of like one, I don't know. Anyways, it was like 500 some bucks. It's a 29 gallon. What is it? I don't know how much horsepower it is. 1.8 horsepower. You know, 2-cylinder air compressor. The regulator already went out in it. The pressure cutoff on and off already burnt up. Like it wasn't meant for the amount of amperage this thing draws. So I had to get a new one, a beefier one, and extend it a little bit. It works. Anyways, I added on another regulator, did away with this one, basically took its guts out and put it back in to seal it up. Now I just have a valve here because my lines leak. Of course they're going to leak. Small hose up to a filter and dryer. Currently running almost 140 psi. And I got a couple of T's here. This is to the hose reel, this is to the bench, and this is to the 100-foot hose reel. Anyways, I know it's not perfect. I'm not a what do you call air compressor guys? I'm just a handyman really. And the room is built out of old wood and cheap plywood from Home Depot, so but it works. And the foam I got for free from a power plant, so that's cool. Anyways, I need air, so let's get back to what I was doing. That's nice. There's paint already coming off the cover. Fuel does wonderful things, I guess. I don't know. Much lighter is it now? Oh, so much lighter. I don't have that damn thing on there anymore. Gas can full of gas. Alright, let's get you down here to where we can see what I'm doing. So we gotta take this off. I'll take that off. I mean, I guess this video will be helpful for anybody who needs to do the same thing to their Harbor Freight or whatever. Oh, this looks clean anyways. I mean, hasn't been run very long. Oh, doohickey. Okay. Alright. Got a couple of 10 mil bolts there, sorry. Not to block the view. But it's hard to do that. I'm not very used to having a camera around me all the time. Use those clamps, and then we'll see if I can find a 10 millimeter. Some more constant tension clamps. Spun in a way that makes it harder to get to. It's per usual. Alright. So that's basically freed up. Now let me go find a 10 mil. Alright. Found a rather sorry state of a 10 mil. This thing's probably older than me. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh well. Might work. It won't. No, it works. Look at that. It worked. Cool. Alright. So theoretically, it should just come off. Oh, that's right. They put an 8 mil bolt in the most inconvenient spot possible. Gotta thank the Chinese for that. Oh well. Okay. Kind of interesting. I think this doohickey here, right here, is a charcoal canister, I'm assuming, or some kind of evaporation thing. I don't know if the Predators one have it. But I mean, it's got a rather large tank on it, so I would assume that's what that's for. It's like a charcoal canister of sorts. Alright. Now, that should come off. There you go. Yeah, it looks really clean on the inside. Alright. So, now, kind of wish I had my lift table for this. Ooh. Oh, that doesn't smell very nice. So then, after that, the carburetor should just come out. Let's see. Sorry for my shitty camera skills here, folks. This is a phone. Oh, as I almost die over the damn tripod. I don't do this very often, can you tell? Now. Oh, comes out. I guess you just kind of lift it out of its little pocket there, and then you pull the spring up right here. Should come out. Here we are. Got the carburetor out. Here we go. Alright, now let's head over to the bench. Alright, so here we have the carburetor. Little cheap thing. I'm worried about this gasket, so I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to try and take this bowl off. There's these two 10 millimeters. One's for draining the bowl. The other is for taking off. It holds the bowl on. Let me go grab. I'm never prepared. All right, here we go. Not too bad, I guess. Doesn't look that bad. There's some gunk on the bottom of it, but yeah, this is the same exact thing as the Predator 212 engine. No surprise there, though. Like I said, they look exactly the same. I don't see... My only thought is if it's trying to run only with the choke on, you got a clog in the jet. Let me grab a screwdriver. Flathead of sorts. My shop is a... Right. Okay, my camera quit recording because it ran out of storage. It's the only problem about using a phone for a camera, I guess. So here's a Venturi tube, or pickup tube. I don't know what you call that. I'm not an expert. I just know how to do it. And there's a jet. They don't look that bad. I'm gonna give them a shot of carb cleaner and see if that'll help. Alright, let's see if we can make my fingers even colder. Or give me cancer, I don't know, one of the two. Whew. Oh, it kind of burns. Figure. Alright, so there's that one. We got the compressor right here. Don't need that much. You can't see what I'm doing. I can see daylight through all the holes. Yep, okay. That one's good. Feel a little bit of crap come out there. Oh, my hands are freezing. You can see daylight through that. Yep. So there we go. That's clean all the way through. How about this carburetor? Carburetor. Ooh, crunchy. Well, not really crunchy, but that constant tension is crunchy. Alright. Let's see. Can we... Ah, damn it. Oh, no. Never mind. I'm stupid. Let's get this thing. This hose off. Man, really on there. Well, I guess that is barbed fitting. Makes sense. Make sure the spray just sprays on everything. Fragile to this stuff. You know, it's the right way to do it. Come on, get in. Alright, so I think that's about as good as it's going to get for cleaning. Oh, of course. Forget that. Clean that up nice. I'm not going to sit here for hours trying to get that tiny bit of gunk at the bottom off. There's no point to it. And the needle looks pretty good too, so call that good. It's not dirty or anything. Alright, so I'm going to assemble this back together and I'll get back to you when it's done. So now we're going to put it back on. The gasket on this thing looks fine to me, so I'm just going to reuse it. In a perfect world, I would have gotten a new gasket for it. I mean, I do have gasket making material, but I'm too lazy. It's fucking cold out, okay? And my hands are barely working as is, so couldn't egg this up without being in the way, but it's just about inevitable, I guess. Okay, there it is. Push that there. Then you take this guy and put it in next. You did this a little bit differently than like what Predator did. It's just a little bit different, but they are pretty much the same exact thing, really. Although I kind of wish I went with the Predator one, because the Predator one is has 240 as part of its generation. Part of its. Anyways, so it's a little bit different, but I don't know. And Predator 212, I think it might have been cheaper than this thing, but I don't know for sure. I haven't compared prices yet. Alright, now let's put gas line back on. Which is should have done before I put the carburetor back on, but yeah, whatever. There we go. Contact tension clamps seem a little bit small, but I think that's the whole point of them, just to be a little bit small. Okay, now let's empty that gas can. Alright, I got the old tank draining. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad, but still, might as well put new gas in there. I mean, it's a little yellow, but I don't know. Just to be sure, we're gonna go get some new fresh gas for it. I need to get some gas I haven't gotten in a while, so. That's right, so let's go on this thing. It's my 91 Ford F-250. Has a 460 in it. 7.5 liters. It's, you know, you don't worry about that or that. That's all right. Or any of that, or that, or come on. There we go. There you go. We don't worry about half the shit that's missing. Seatbelts work. Other than, you know, it's rough. It runs good. Oh shit! I ran over that piece of pipe in the. I don't know. It runs good. Drives great. No slipping in the transmission. Oh, what's that about? What the hell? I don't know what the hell that was about, but we'll send it anyways. I think it might have just been that angle. Sometimes when you get it on an angle, it kind of chuffs and coughs a bit, but he's okay. He's just grumpy, that's all. He's just grumpy that I resurrected him from his grave, called my backyard. Fuel has been acquired. It's time to break several laws at once. And this intersection, of course, when I'm trying to turn, it's fucking insanity. Okay. Anyway. Alright. We made it back. Safe. We didn't die or anything. So that's good. Try not to hit that car. My poor Honda, it's got a windshield leak. The windshield leaks quite a bit, so I put it in the shop so it doesn't leak and, you know, cause a bunch of mold. Oh God, I love this guy. He just drives well. There's some issues I gotta fix. A lot of them. I gotta fix the trailer brakes. There's a bunch of other stuff I need to do. That's another video for another day. And this is also another video for another day. It's a 1989 Chevy Scottsdale 2500. It's not a bad truck. Has no transmission in it. Did a bunch of engine work to it, and then took the transmission out because the average 700 R4 issue. Missing the third and fourth, so I rebuilt it, broke the pump, blah blah blah. Another video for another day. My van, it's good. My Honda has some more stuff I need to do to it. Again, another video for another day. So, snowblower for the Craftsman, my big one. Another video for another day. Bunch of junk. Another video for another day when I clean that up. Anyways, let's get this gas inside and see if that generator will fire up. Alright. So I got the tank drained as much as I could get it without losing my patience, which is pretty much empty. Now we're going to put these bolts back in. Yes. Make sure the washers are on there and whatnot. These honestly aren't bad generators. I like them. Like I said, I think I should have gone with the Harbor Freight one, the Predator one. It's more equipped to be hooked up to a house, do it properly anyways. But you know what, that's okay. All this hose back on there for the evap stuff, whatever it is. Put some fuel in it. Fresh gas, I got premium. Oh, you spill it everywhere, of course. I'm not going to put a whole bunch in because I still need this gas for my mowers and whatnot. I think that should be enough. It still says empty on the thing, but that should be enough to get down to the carburetor. Be enough to fire it up. Let me grab a rag. Clean that off. It's so nice and clean. You know, one thing I discovered the other day that I didn't know was a thing. Back in the day, there was such thing as cleaning gasoline. Like it was a petroleum-based product or whatever that was meant for cleaning. Obviously, they're not going to use that anymore, but I mean, I use gasoline to clean a bunch of engine parts and whatnot. It works good. Just don't breathe it in and try and limit exposure to the hands, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Forget one thing. Oh, that. There we go. Put the little screw in the back on. That's how confident I am I did it right. Come on. What's your major malfunction, Private Pile? And then tighten that up again. Alright, I'm going to leave the air cleaner and whatnot off for right now. Oh, and you can't forget the fuel line. Sorry if my head is in the way in every shot. I'm not a camera guy. Come on. Oh. There we go. Alright. Turn the gas on and wait for leaks. I think we might be okay. Alright, now if I did everything correctly, should be enough gas in there to make sure it's on. Alright, let me put the air cleaner and whatnot back on. And there's a clamp I forgot to put. Clamp back. And then we'll start her up again. Alright, let's see if it'll just fire up without being choked. Let it run itself out of gas. There it goes. What the hell? That sounds like a big ass plane though. Anyways. So now it's run out of gas. So then I can store it again, but cool little project. It might be a long video, but I don't care. Anyways, thank you for watching, for whoever watches this. I'll catch you in the next video. Probably something to do with any of these. Alright, catch you later.